in the entire game.
Oh yeah, let's go.
And there's a cat right here who wants my attention for some reason. Hello? He's like, who are you talking to? And I'm like,
Attention
nobody?
now.
Nobody.
Yeah, nobody, don't worry about it.
Surprisingly, he's been pretty well behaved today. Like, he hasn't been trying to, like, climb in between where the pugs are. Hey, Roxas, how's it going? Hut.
Hut.
Or is it just a hut? Or is it a death trap?
The dilapidation of this place. Something is wrong. It doesn't seem natural. I'm dying of thirst. Let's ask for some water and something to eat.
Hello, cat that wants Shadow's attention. Yep. Does anyone live here?
I'd rather have it be deserted than to find some evil fiend living here.
But it'd be nice if we could get some information.
And something to eat. Why is everyone so idealistic?
I remembered.
Yeah.
Yeah, why are you guys so idealistic? This place sucks. It's horrible. Hello?
Maybe no one's home.
I wish that were the case.
Too bad, let's go back.
Yeah, can we please? Can we just leave? No? Okay.
Food!
This means we can go in, right? I don't want to. I really don't.
Wow, it's not shabby inside, considering it looks like a dump from the outside.
Shh, don't be rude. Hello, is anybody there? Nobody here.
What about my food? Are you seriously expecting to find food here?
Well, the door did open. We're coming in.
No, dude. This must be a map of Celestia. It looks really old.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. Yep.
Yep.
So soft.
What's going on? What did I tell you? I knew it was trouble.
I'm sleepy. Good job, guys.
You did it. I can't eat anymore.
Trouble, trouble.
What? Enemies? Do we have to fight? Enemies.
No, not fight, but exit gone.
That's crazy.
Even this music sucks. What happened?
Am I still dreaming? Whoever put us asleep with the sleeping gas must have set this elaborate trap, but why?
I guess we're going to have to find somehow find a way out. Uh-huh. Yep. Level 8.
Level 8. What is this?
Basement level 8. There are 8 floors of this shit. There are 8 floors. Ah. Did I mention I hate this place? It's like one of my least favorite Tales dungeons of all time.
Oh boy.
Looks like a waterway. There's a switch at the very end. Quickie, can you reach switch? If only. Quickie!
You can squish a little bit more.
Quickie cannot do it. Yes, you can. Get us out of here.
I wonder what the switch is for. It could be a trap. Anyways, let's continue to look around.
No.
Just like shoot some magic at it or something.
Yeah, yeah, come on.
Sorcerer's ring, you have that.
Yeah, hang on for 1 sec.
Huh? It won't open. There's no keyhole. There must be a hidden gizmo that opens it. Tightly shut.
I
Tightly
hate
shut.
I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
There's something written in Melnix. Rarity, can you tell us what it says?
When all lit with color, the roulette wheel will turn. The arrow will point to the open door. I got hiccups.
Ah.
Come on. I was gonna say, we don't actually need you healing, but we do need you to have life. Because nobody has resurrection. Oh yeah, did I mention the enemies here suck too?
Seems like it.
Ooh, that was close.
Seriously, fuck this dungeon. Okay.
What's this?
It is a spring. You wind it to make things move.
What could it be for?
Let's take it with us. It might come in handy. So yeah, the gimmick to this dungeon is you have to find a toy duck and a toy duck spring in all 8 floors.
Oh boy. Oh, fun.
Mhm.
And all the doors are shut again.
Hey, Eckard. How's it going? Welcome to my nightmare.
Mega Sonic Thrust! Did you think you'd win?
Kind of gonna be using Megasonic Thrust a bunch because it's OP. It's basically he like slashes through them and then it, like knocks them back,
Yeah.
like and goes
Yeah,
on the other side of them. It's really good.
We just learned that last time.
Yeah.
Right at the end.
Duck floats on water. It swims if you wind up on spring.
So it's just a kid's toy. Wait a second. A toy that can move on its own might turn out to be a useful item.
Okay, well, like hang on a sec. I'll explore even though I hate this dungeon.
Mega Sonic Thrust! Erupt! Don't let your guard down!
The nice thing is we're gonna get a bunch of gold because this place is gonna take forever. Or... Don't worry, I have to do this 3 times
What?
because it's going to go up each time. Because it started from down and I need to go right.
Oh wow.
Good dungeon.
How are you supposed to know that? Isn't there some way to push the switch at the end? Hey.
Hey, maybe use the spring and toy duck to push switch.
That's what I was gonna say. I get it. Let's give it a try.
That does not sound like a switch pushing. That sounded like somebody slicing something.
Yeah. Does anything happen? It sounds like that duck went to go shank somebody.
Yeah. I heard a noise from the top of the stairs. Did the duck shank the person who designed this dungeon? Because yeah.
Let's go have a look.
Because no.
Hey, floor 1 of 8. Let's go.
Yeah. Floor 7.
There's another hole.
Uh-huh, I know. Wait, hold on. Is this the floor where the stairs... No, the stairs don't activate. One of these floors, like, you can try and climb up the stairs, and it's just like, nope. It's really funny. Oh, there's armored guys blocking that door. Hey, guess what? This is for you. Or it's for me, actually.
Wow, what do you know? Reed gets something. Oh, hello, friend.
Let's do it.
Murder.
Mega Sonic
and
Thrust! Air Thrust!
Oh, watch you turn around, Pharaoh.
Mega Sonic Thrust! Aqua Edge! Don't let your guard down yet.
That enemy was named Murder. It murdered
Yeah.
me. Because it's in this dungeon.
Plop.
Oops.
Oops.
Sorry. I vandalized.
No problem.
No problem.
Problem.
If only this dungeon was no problem. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna be bitching about it the entire time because it's awful. It's so bad. It's. Whoops.
Oops.
Whoops.
Oops.
Ah yes, look at all the wonderful things I could torture myself by being in this dungeon. Hey look, more things to read.
Hey.
I'm like trying to rush through this as fast as I can. Oh my god.
Oh, shanked another dude.
Yep. Shanking the designer again. Why did you make this dungeon, Shank?
Demon twist. Aqua A. Demon twist.
Sonic
Jump and kick.
Jump and kick.
Yes.
Gil,
Yes.
Gil, don't relax yet. We're not done yet. We're on floor 6.
Let's do it. Mega Sonic Thrust.
Yep.
Mega Sonic Thrust.
Twin Palm Strike!
Did you think you'd win?
No, but this dungeon's won over my sanity.
Ah, the door attack.
Yeah. I think all of the doors attack on this floor.
Jump and
Mega Sonic
So,
Thrust.
so in case it wasn't bad enough, each floor has a different gimmick.
oh boy.
Yup.
Ah, jump and kick.
We won!
Perfect. Because some of these doors are real and some are fake.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. And some of you have to burn. Dead end.
Let's do it. Mega Sonic Thrust. Demon Lightning Hammer. Aqua Edge. Mega Sonic Thrust. That was easy.
Good skill.
Is it a skill that'll allow me to get out of this dungeon?
Oh man, that'd be nice. Tempest Strike, I think. That's what
Yeah.
it's got.
Wait, let me see if this is the floor. No. I think it might be level 1. Shank somebody again.
Hey, stop touching things without thinking. Lay off, will ya? I barely touched it.
Wind blowing now, feels good.
You're right, it's fresh air. But we still won't be getting fresh air for another 5 floors.
Yup.
Suspicious.
That's actually how they behave on this floor. It's not an emulator glitch.
Yeah, I figured. Huh.
Ah,
Let's do it. Tempest strike. Mega sonic thrust.
yup.
Withstand my jump kick maneuver.
Swallow dance. Sonic fist.
It's over.
This up.
This up, new skill.
New skill. Might have gotten supersonic fist. No, you got Mirage. For Keel.
Oh, you shank someone?
Yep. I like to think I'm still shanking the dungeon designer. Level 5.
Let's do it. Mega sonic thrust. Silk.
Here I go. Slice. You know what? I can jump too.
No problem.
But can you jump and kick?
Jump and slash. Oh yeah, the quiz floor. A map? Yep. Also, the questions come up really quick, and you have to answer fast. It really sucks.
Oh.
So I'm actually going to, on purpose, do this. This.
True.
Let's do it. Mega sonic thrust.
Mega Sonic what?
Mega Sonic, whoa! And kick.
All right.
Alright.
Alright.
Fog? A joke.
Yeah.
A mop?
Yeah.
A bottle? No.
No, yeah.
Let's do it. Mega Sonic Thrust! Aqua Edge! Tempest Strike! Aqua Edge! That should do.
Neck, no head, 2 arms.
A sweater?
I think it's a... Yeah, it could be sweater.
It's not.
Nope. I was
I-
thinking Korak, but I was like, maybe it is sweater.
I don't think I entered the input in time. It's just like, nah, you didn't get it.
Sonic Thrust!
Death Blossom! Sonic Fist! We won!
I have to wait.
Surely that's sweater. Okay, yeah.
No, there's not anymore. Okay.
You're just like, burr, you tried to read. Burr.
Burp, burp. Stop reading. That's what this dungeon has taught us. Don't read.
Yeah, don't
It's-
read, just
it's-
shank someone instead.
It's giving bad advice. That means it's bad.
Let's do it. Mega Sonic Thrust! Mega Sonic Thrust!
I love that move.
Swallow Dance! Death Blossom!
Alright.
All right.
Alright.
Can I rest?
attack us?
No, of course not.
There's a bed right there. What the heck?
Why can't I? What do you mean there's enemies in this room?
Let's do it. Demon Twist!
Fireball.
Jump and kick.
Demon Twist!
Jump and kick.
No problem!
Fringe. Try fringe.
Try fringe.
Sure.
Let's do it.
Death Blossom! Sonic
It's over.
No, it's not. This dungeon isn't over yet. I wish it was.
Activity detected. Try fringe.
Try fringe. Okay, that's nice. Can we go back to this now?
Ah.
Not the barrel. Yeah. True.
Mega Sonic Thrust! How was that?
Can't go inside. Look, food, Reed.
Rude.
Ah, the refrigerator is attacking.
An energy. Not the fridge.
Let's do it. Air Thrust!
Sonic Fist.
All right.
Alright, the fridge attacked.
Alright.
That's another floor down and another floor down, and this dungeon still really sucks. Really
Oh boy.
Yup.
Oh boy.
Dead end.
Let's do it. Mega Sonic Thrust! Air Thrust! Air Thrust! Demon Twist! Ooh, that was close.
Wee. Schmoopin'. Wee. That's what I thought. It was boots. Wee. Wee. We're 75% done.
And
Let's do it. Mega Sonic Thrust! Super Lightning Blast! Wave! Wind Blade! Mega Sonic Thrust!
Okay, I'm coming, Merity.
Aqua Egg! You can't beat me.
Oh, look, another weapon for Reed.
Reed.
Would you like a thing for Reed? How about a thing for Reed?
It's
Oh,
gone.
Hey, Stan. Yep, I remember this dungeon. I don't remember the solution for it. You basically, like, go to various rooms and turn the paintings, and they have to be facing a certain direction.
Oh boy.
Hey, Philia. Actually, you can have it.
Hey.
And he can have this. This is like the only floor I get confused on because of the pictures.
Let's do it. Mega Sonic Thrust!
Swallow dance! Blossom! Sonic Fist!
You can't beat me.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Based on, but lying down.
Yep. So, you can actually go to certain rooms and it'll tell you what direction they need to be in. So, I'm gonna quickly go to the room with Stan real quick. While it's fresh in my head.
Let's do it. Mega Sonic Thrust! Mega Sonic Thrust!
Jump and kick.
Phew! They were tough.
Jump and kick. Upside down, Philia. She's a little bit drunk.
Let's do it.
Jump and kick.
Jump and kick.
We took care of them.
Took care of them by jump and kick.
Sure did. Ruti, facing that way. But I haven't seen Ruti yet. There she is.
Let's do it.
Corner trap technique.
It's over.
Who cares if these guys are resistant to our dark weapons? Who cares? That one, we have our corner trap technique. Okay, so what unlocked? No, really.
Yeah, really, what unlocked? What happened?
Let's do it. Demon Twist.
Ha! Ha!
Oh, even off screen I can jump and kick.
You can actually do short hops and kicks too,
Looks like we won.
because manual cancels it out if you mash fast enough with the attack button. So you can do like short hop kick, and you can basically stun lock somebody that way, like I was doing. It takes some getting used to. Well, whatever. Last floor. I think this might be the one. Hold on. Nope. Barrel grab, thank you.
Barrel grab.
Barrel grab? Barrel grab. Barrel grab.
Look, Reed, there's so much food in here.
Yeah.
Why can't we take some of it for
I don't know.
Let's do it.
Bah!
our...
Mega Sonic.
Bah! Bah!
Air thrust.
Ah, the item is back.
The item bag.
Let's do it. Air thrust.
We won.
And this is why I love Mega Sonic Thrust, because of how strong it is. Let's see.
We're seeing someone again.
Yep. Oh, hello.
Hello, friend.
This boss also really sucks, so, and he's, resistant to dark, so, be prepared for this guy to just charge through us a bunch, with that giant sword of his. Celestia battle music. Or boss music.
Eruption.
Swallow dance.
Demon twist.
Death
Yep, there he goes.
Yeah, there you go.
Demon twist.
There he goes.
Wind blade.
Swallow dance. Death block.
Corner trap technique.
Quick palm strike.
Oh, I didn't really short hop.
Here he goes again, and again.
And again. Just fly over. Here we go.
Yep.
Swallow dance.
Sharp end.
Swallow dance. Sonic fist. Twin palm strike. Spray. Death blossom. Triple blossom.
Also weak to water.
Swallow death blossom. Sonic fist.
Demon twist.
Swallow dance. Death blossom. Triple blossom. Twin palm strike.
That should do.
Foot up. Thank God. We're done with this stupid dungeon.
All right.
The exit? Well done. You all passed the test.
Oh hey, it's the worst party member.
You must be strong and wise, as
Worst
well as
party
a little
member for
bit
the worst
lucky to
dungeon?
have made it past
Mhm.
all of Eifried's traps safely.
Who are you, boy? Is this annoying house yours?
Not a boy.
Yeah, I was like, wait, huh?
My name is Chat. I'm a descendant of the great and honorable pirate, Eifried. Besides, considering my sex, boy is hardly the appropriate expression.
A descendant of Eifried?
You're a girl?
I will forgive your rude manners this once, and allow you to join me as deckhands.
You expect us to play pirates and dig for treasure in your backyard? Come on, this is a waste of time.
Only if it were in my backyard. Unfortunately, the legacy of Eifried is scattered throughout the world. That's why I need a crew for my ship.
Ah, so an even bigger waste of time.
Ship?
Yep.
You've got a ship? Show us.
I'm afraid I can only show it to you if you agree to become my deckhands.
Hey, what do? Do we listen to the kid?
Do we have a choice? With a ship, we can cross the sea. We can even go to Perudi.
The legacy of Eifried. It is one of the 7 treasures of Celestia.
But we've got no spare time for treasure hunting.
It's okay. Once we have the ship, we'll be able to seize the initiative.
You're pretty wicked.
Well, will you be my deckhands?
Well, give us a minute to think.
No problem. It would be painful for anybody to swallow their pride and work for
Yeah, no
someone
problem.
younger. I'll be waiting in the reception room. Give it a thought, and then let me know what you've decided.
That was surprisingly fast. Now let me ask you. Will you become my deckhands?
Sure, we'll be your subordinate, so hurry up and show us the ship.
Correction, please. Not subordinates, but deckhands. And you will dress me as captain. It's my favorite game tier, Rune Ninja.
Yeah, whatever you say.
The correct response is aye, captain.
Aye, Captain? That's a bit old-fashioned, don't you think?
I would prefer that you call it traditional.
Grr.
Now then, since you seem to have all caught your breath, let us go to the ship.
Yeah. I mean,
Aye, aye, Captain.
Aye, aye, Captain. I see, the whole house is rigged.
I made it myself. Amazing. I made it myself. Wow, Captain, impressive. It's no big deal. Now this way, please.
Wow, I can't see anything.
It's cold. Please, calm down. How beautiful. This is the Von Eltia, and this is where it comes from. Von Eltia is Celestian word for wealth. It's been told that my... Yeah, bye, Keel. It's been told that my great-grandfather, Eifried, used this ship to wreak havoc all over the world. I never got to meet my great-grandfather, but his ship, the Von Eltia, has always been with me. That's why the Von Eltia is like a great-grandfather to me and proof of my heritage. I wish you would listen to what the captain has to say.
Can you show us the inside of the ship now?
Did you really understand what I just told you?
I know, your great-grandfather ruthlessly stole treasures all around the world, right?
Wrong. Eifried never took anything from the poor. The truth is, he gave things to them. He was a generous pirate? Yes, precisely. Now let's take a look inside the ship.
Let's look at the map. Must be that way.
Leaving.
See ya. I'm sure that symbol on the ground is supposed to be like a pirate hat or something, but it looks like a little like blob monster with like,
I know.
angry eye.
I know, it's just like, look at this whale.
Yeah.
Behold my narwhal.
Wow, this is amazing! I didn't know that Celestians have the technology to build such a large and complex system like this. On top of that, it looks as though this device has been around for some time. Has your opinion of Celestia changed? I've always thought that highly of Celestian technology.
Another way out.
Oh, and we're gone again.
This is our ship. We're going to be using it for the rest of the game.
This has an even bigger Kramel engine than the one in the Kramel Express.
Beautiful, isn't it? It's a 43 model, 12-cylinder, horizontally aligned Kramel engine designed by the legendary Kramel mage Maxton. 8,000 Zax, maximum revolutions with a supercharger. It kicks out a peak torque of 28,000 S. Not only does it have power, its elegant design is nothing short of perfection. Machines are beautiful.
A bit weird. It might be a little too obsessed with the machine.
So she's Guy?
So, when can we set sail?
Oh, that's right. This way, please. Would you like to depart? Enter engage Cramo engines. Somebody's loading a gun.
Yeah, I was like, oh no, they're gonna shoot us.
Preparing to shoot. Preparing to shoot. Aiming at Dungeon Creator for Chat's house. Aiming.
Hit ready, hit fire!
and nothing was lost.
Yeah. Captain, now, in regards to hunting for Ifrit's legacy.
I can't tell you anything yet.
Huh?
You lack the pirate spirit. I would like to observe your actions first. So, go ahead and proceed with your business. In time, I will decide if you can be trusted with the knowledge of the legacy. That's good to hear, but
What an insult.
where shall we go? Let's go to Perudi. Perudi? No problem. The coordinates of its location are already logged, so we can go there on automatic control. Well then, I'll go to the engine room to check the engine. By the way, that isn't a living thing, is it? What is it? What? No, no, no. Animals are prohibited on this ship. Why? Because I hate animals, that's why. You will learn to like. Ricky. Ah, Dick, take it away. I hate you.
As expected, kids will be kids.
And do you think you're mature enough to be calling someone else a kid? Roasted.
Dang, got him.
Whee! All I can do is turn the camera.
Spin.
Eek, it's bouncy.
Oh, I feel sick. Is the ship going to hold together?
The Von Altia won't be damaged by ice that easily. Go ahead and enter the port. And... We have arrived at the port city Perudi. Okay, let's go ashore. I hope we can find information about Bolier's location. It seems to be very cold outside.
You coming with us?
No, no thank you. I'm too young to be exposing myself to unnecessary risk. Keel, what's wrong? No need to worry about Keel. Keel just a little seasick, that's all. Keel, you can't live without Merity, can you?
What are you talking about? Oh, I think I'm going to throw up.
I was just calling it as I saw it. Anyway, I'll see you again when you return.
Get us all the way around.
Oh, It is cold. Huh? What is wrong? It's freezing.
Cold is an understatement. I'm going to freeze.
Perudy is always cold, but this cold seems not normal. Aren't you cold, Merity? Merity cold, but not feel really, really cold. Keel? Uh-oh, Keel frozen. Let's find someplace warm right away.
Man, it's always Keel.
Picks up ice statue.
Obtained Keel.
Obtained Keel ice statue.
That was great. Just freeze, immediate plop.
Yup. I wonder what's going on in this town. Could it be Celsius?
I don't know, man.
Bop, bop, bop. Sounded like door knocking. Oh. There it is.
I am the mysterious Wonder Chef. Did you miss me and the loud noises that I can make? I'll show you how to make the spicy shrimp that will rock your world. Spicy shrimp has 3 ingredients: shrimp, tomatoes, and red satay. Have a nice day.
That's like, blow your eardrums out.
Have a nice day if you can still hear me.
Yeah. It's your boy.
It's my boy! How are you here?
Let's see, another thing for you.
Naturally.
Tote bag is for chat. It is warm here.
Let's go inside. So warm. Oh, are you feeling better? Why is it so abnormally cold here? And why is nobody eating or drinking? Let's ask around, shall we? Ah, my fingers are tingling. What's this? A cat? A dog?
It is not cat. It is a miacus. It is an animal that has lived alongside in Celestia since ancient times. It is so cute. Wiki. Don't worry, Quickie is still my best friend. Wiki. E. This is an important NPC, so
Okay. Is that a dude?
it's a dude, yeah.
Okay, I couldn't tell. There's a rumor going around that the ice criminal dwelling in the mountain to the north of this town is angry. Of course, it's just a rumor. Anyone who's gone to the mountain to check things out never came back, so no one knows what's really going on. What are we to do?
The ice cream-o.
We should go meet the Ice Creamo. We may be able to win her support. Do you really think it's possible? If the Ice Creamo can freeze an entire town, who knows what it'll do to us?
We don't have any other choice. The people of Peruti will freeze to death if we don't do something.
Yeah, you're right. We'll go to the mountain. Are you serious? It's freezing out there. You won't have a chance.
We'll be fine. We've got toughness, if nothing else. Hey, Numek, how's it going?
Then you should properly equip yourself. Go to the mountain gear shop nearby and purchase snow gear. And good luck.
Doing wonderful. How are you guys? I'm doing pretty well. You know, playing my favorite game of all time. Pretty happy about it.
It's like it's short-circuiting. Yeah, we're also done with the terrible dungeon, so
Yep.
you know, doing better.
Yeah.
Snowman.
How is he not melted? Brr, 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 brr.
Oh, and there goes.
My ears are blown out!
I am the mysterious Wonder Chef. I'll show you how to make sushi, an exquisite dish for sophisticated taste buds. Sushi has 4 ingredients: rice, shrimp, tuna, and black satay. Have a nice day.
You haven't played Eternia, you're waiting for a rise to come out. Yeah, same. Eternia was actually the first game I played. Although I played Tales of Destiny 2, which is still Tales of Eternia, but it's not actually Tales of Destiny 2, because that's a different game. That's JP only. It's confusing.
Yo, hello again. This is the Mountain Gear Shop. Good luck on your climb. Yeah, there was that trailer recently that came out for Arise.
Mm-hmm.
Good conversation.
Yo, are you travelers?
Yo, are you travelers?
I
Cool.
I love this part. It's funny. Welcome. Are you the crazy folks planning to climb Mount Celsius?
How do you know about us?
Just choose whatever you like. It'll all be paid for by Gustin. Gustin, that man we just met?
I guess we owe him one.
Let us see. What should Merity choose? Well, we might as well take him up on it.
Yeah, I guess there's no harm.
All of the clothes that we have are warm and comfortable. Just pick whatever you like.
Bunny costume.
Yeah, these are I just want to show off like all the different costumes that they'll wear, but like not actually take with. With so many to choose, Merity cannot decide. I prefer one that's really warm and comfy.
I wonder if I'll be able to find anything that's really me.
So now I get to pick out outfits for them. Enjoy! Merity, how-
Charity, how's this?
What? Let Merity see. You handed over the bunny costume? What do you think? Reed, you are dirty.
How about this, Farah?
What does it
Farah?
look like? Reed.
What do you think?
What are you trying to make me wear?
I'll put this one back. Ape costume. How about this, Farah?
What does it look like?
What do you think?
This might work. Shibby, 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 shibby. Give me your money. Search called.
Oh, hey, Rudy.
What do you think?
Yeah, it looks fine.
Hey, where are you staring?
No, I was just...
I knew it. You should be ashamed of yourself. Psh. Let's see.
That's a lot of stuff.
Yup.
Verity, how's this?
What? Let Merity see.
What do you think?
Ooh, Merity like. Merity is cats. Meow. Meow, meow, meow.
Sorry, Merity.
Shove.
I'll bring you something else.
Meow?
Meow?
Let's see.
Santa costume.
What? Let Merity see. It is too stuffy. Oh, right. This one goes to Farah.
But this, Farah?
I'm like skipping through a lot of the lines that have been said numerous times.
Yeah.
This might work. Ho ho ho! Joy to the world. Now where's my list? What do you think?
It looks fine.
Liar.
Huh?
You didn't sound sincere at all. You don't really think it looks good, you're just saying that.
No, wait,
Now that I think about it, it might be a bit too much for fighting.
How about this one, Keel?
Hmm.
Show me. Did you decide? Hey, not bad. This is nice and light. Perfect. You should pick that one. This won't do at all. Come on now, do I look like I'm a Cramo ball player? This is too flashy. The color scheme is outrageous. It has nothing remotely resembling grace, and to top it off, it has shoddy stitchings. This type of garment is not suited for intellectual people.
No, it's suited for fabulous people like you.
Grr.
Leave this one for you. Yep. If you couldn't tell by the noise deafening sound, we got it right for her.
Yeah.
Oh, this is warm and fluffy. I'll take this one. Thanks, Reed. Let's see. Actually, no. No. I'm mashing too quick. There we...
It's no good. It's way too thick. I wouldn't be able to breathe. Plain complaint.
Oh, Merity like. Merity feel like a snowman.
Hey, that looks pretty good.
Really? Thanks, Reed.
But isn't that too stuffy for you, Merity?
No, not really. Too hot. Merity's starting to feel faint. Will you wear the ape costume? Nope. Reed, you have weird sense of style.
Hey, not bad. This is it. It's long enough to keep out the cold, and yet it breathes well. The fabric offers protection for both enemies and the elements, and allows maximum mobility. The design color are dignified, and it looks fashionably sophisticated. Alright, this is it.
Let's see. I realized I could have made Keel wear the trench coat, but it's fine. Merity want this one. Oh, a cape. It's so warm. Thanks, Reed. What type of clothes would you like?
I don't have...
How about something like this?
What, not even gonna go to the changing room for that, Reed?
Nope. It looks very good on you.
Thanks. This might be way too hot to be wearing casually. Spin.
See, I'm gonna buy these because the freeze status element is god-awful. Oh, let me go nap at the end.
Let's take a nap.
Yeah. Let's go take a nap. Wait, what do you mean? Look at the map. That's what I was supposed to say? No, I meant take a nap.
Also, feels bad, man. We went through 2 dungeons, but we still can't get food.
Yep. It's the only thing I don't like about this game is the more you say at the end, the more expensive it gets over time.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that was pretty expensive.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Neo Swarm. Wind Blade.
Twin Palm Strike!
Jump and kick.
Up and check.
Okay.
I can't see a thing. Let's summon a free. A free. Look at this. This place is covered in ice. What are the ice scribbles doing? You want me to do something about the snow, right? You got it. Please do something. We're so cold.
We'll freeze to death without your help.
Is it really that cold? I don't feel a thing. Let's see here.
Time to start a wildfire.
Oh yeah. This territory belongs to the ice scribbles. I don't know how long my power will hold. Go quickly. Understood. Thank you, Efreet. Yes, the sound's great.
Let's do it. Demon twist.
Where's regular close and battle? I don't understand.
Demon twist. Did we get him?
Think we
I
did.
don't know, did we?
Did we? I don't know.
Let's do it. Mega sonic thrust. Mega sonic thrust.
We don't lose.
Reminds me of the sound of Poochie in Yoshi's Island.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Super lightning blade.
Swallow down. Death blossom. No problem.
No problem.
No problem. No problem.
No problem.
Oh, the igloo's attacking.
No, dude, not the igloo.
Let's do it. Demon twist.
Kick.
Okay.
Okay.
New skill.
Wait, more things to read? What?
More things to read? What?
What? What? What do you mean?
Huh? Sonic Chaos, I think.
Yeah. It's demonic chaos, basically. Just less impressive.
It's less impressive, yeah.
Yeah. So I keep going the right way. I want to go the wrong way. What is this?
Dang it, I keep going the right way. I hate when that happens.
Yeah, we're going after Celsius.
Let's do it. Demon twist. All right.
Alright. He is, yes.
Yep, now I have the power of the jump and kick.
Jump and kick.
Let's do it. Mega Sonic Thrust! Mega Sonic Thrust!
That is how OP Megasonic Thrust is.
Mega Sonic Thrust!
Clicky, we did it!
Step 1, jump. Step 2, kick. Step 3, rinse, repeat. I mean, it's fine. I can play anybody in this game, so...
Let's do it. Mega Sonic Thrust! Twin Blade!
Twin palm strike!
Demon Twist!
Don't mind me. Reed's a little OP. Remind me. Oops.
Ah.
The screen
Damn it.
transition.
Let's do it.
Death Blossom! Sonic Twin!
Demon Twist! Mega! Eruption!
Yeah, you got it.
Phew, they were tough.
Oh, hey, look, another weapon for Reed.
Ah. Attack by icicle.
Yeah. Merity's still your favorite, yeah. She's fine.
Death Blossom! Sonic Fist! Twin palm strike!
We win!
Oh,
Surprise.
hello. Now actually attack by icicle.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Mega Sonic Thrust! Twin Blade!
Twin
Ow.
Rude.
Death Blossom!
Mega Sonic Thrust!
Don't mind me. Megasonic Thrust is absurdly OP, so... Hello.
Let's do it. Mega Sonic Thrust!
Death Blossom!
Mega Sonic Thrust!
Swallow Dance! Death Blossom! Twin palm strike!
Jump and kick.
Yes!
Yep. Yes! Jump and kick.
Yes. That's the strategy. Hello, friend.
Let's do it. Mega Sonic Thrust!
Death Blossom! Triple Blossom! Twin palm strike!
Mega Sonic Thrust!
Oh. That actually worked.
What worked?
I was able to use Death Blossom after doing my jump and kick.
Oh, okay. Jump and kick. Aw.
Ah. Burp.
Let's do it. Deep up!
Death
Mega Sonic Thrust! Demon Twist!
Sonic Fist.
Mega Sonic Thrust! Mega Sonic Thrust!
Let me know if you're sick of that move yet.
Let's do it.
Sonic Fist.
Wind Wave! No problem.
No problem. If we knock down the ice pillar, we might be able to cross to the other side. Why don't we try? I don't think it'll work, but I guess it's worth a try. Let's do it. We won't budge. If only we could loosen the root of the ice somehow. Ambushed.
Let's do it.
Swallow down.
Mega Sonic Thrust! Mega Sonic Thrust!
Are you sick of this yet? Because I'm not.
No problem.
Let's do it. Mega Sonic
You got it.
Thrust!
Yeah, let's do it. Mega Sonic Thrust.
Mega Sonic Thrust! Eruption! We're not gonna lose so easily.
Hey, look, a weapon for Reed.
I mean, I think that's just, yep, slides down.
Oh, ambush.
Let's do it. Demon Twist!
Death Blossom.
Eruption!
Death Blossom.
Demon Twist!
Efreet.
A free! Kill this one guy!
Yeah.
That was close.
Try Fringe?
Try Fringe! Have you tried Fringe? That move is bad.
Oh.
Like, really bad.
I was like, neat, a fire art.
Yeah. It sets a trap on the field, and then they have to, like, step over it. It's
Oh.
like, no. No. No.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Sword!
Death Blossom.
Mega Sonic Thrust! Mega Sonic Thrust! We're not gonna
Excuse
lose
me.
so easily.
We're not gonna lose so easily.
Mega Sonic
after all.
Thrust! But have you tried Mega Sonic Thrust?
Let's do it.
True.
Death Blossom. Sonic Fist.
Air Thrust! Mega Sonic Thrust!
Looks like we won.
Everything explodes.
Mega Sonic Thrust! Oh, hey, look, a box.
Box.
Let's do it.
Death Blossom! Sonic Fist! Erupt!
Don't mind me just gonna juggle them and do it.
Mega Sonic Thrust!
There's something written on the box. It's Melmix.
It says Toto oil.
Toto oil.
It burns well. Very, very hot.
Let's take it with us, just in case.
Let's do it. Demon Twist! Demon Twist!
Eruption! Swallow Dance! No problem!
No problem for my Mega Sonic
Mega
Thrust!
Sonic Thrust.
Let's do it. Demon Hammer! Aqua Edge! 10-minute strike!
Sonic Fist!
Did you think
Don't mind me
you'd
just
win?
juggling enemies in the air. I'm just kind of swagging and showing off how good Reed actually is.
Let's spin the oil we picked up and melt the ice. Wow, it's really blazing. Bonk. It worked!
Let's do it. Swarm!
Death Blossom! Sonic Fist! Go! Go!
We win!
Foot
Put
up.
it up.
Let's do it. Mega
Well, you heard him.
Thrust!
We gotta do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Mega Sonic, come on! Mega Sonic Thrust!
Sonic Fist! Twin Palm Strike!
Kill switch.
Swallow Dance! Death Blossom! Sonic Fist!
Jump and kick.
We took care of them!
Jump and kick. Nope, not that way.
Not the way I'm actually supposed to go.
There we
Wanna
go.
do that.
Now we can go the way I'm supposed to go. After this ambush.
Let's do it. Demon Twist!
Death Blossom!
Demon Twist!
Twin Palm Strike! No problem!
Don't mind me just having fun juggling with you.
Yeah.
Heal! Heal! Heal!
Huh?
Ha! Ha!
Wait, but all the treasure.
We'll get it later.
The Greater Kreml. Greater Ice Kreml, can you hear me? You can't hear us.
What are we gonna do?
Huh? Ifrit? What's wrong? This song. What is this song? Are you the greater ice criminal?
Do not come near.
Uh-oh. This guy's a fuck up.
So yeah, she uses a bunch of arts that you use, and also this.
Mega Sonic Thrust!
Rude.
Ow.
Rude.
Dang. That has a lot of range.
Yeah. Oh yeah, fantastic AoE spell.
Jeez.
Fair and balanced.
Yeah, fair and balanced. Good luck dodging that. Ha.
Thanks, Merity. Like, I don't even care that she resists water.
Yeah.
Mega Sonic Thrust!
Sonic Fist!
Wind Blade!
Triple Blossom! Twin Palm Strike!
Aqua Edge!
Triple Blossom! Twin Palm Strike! Triple Blossom! Twin Palm Strike!
Mega Sonic Thrust! Mega Sonic Thrust!
Twin Palm Strike!
Mega
Yep.
Yeah. Ha.
Mega Sonic Thrust!
Twin Palm Strike!
Yep. Yep. Fair and balanced. Fair and balanced.
Fair and balanced.
Fair and balanced.
We'll win next time. Oh wow, it's not actually a game over?
No, it is.
Oh, it is. Okay, why does he say we'll win next time then?
We'll win next time. But we'll win next time.
Yeah, we'll win next time.
Fair and balanced.
Fair and balanced.
Especially that Blizzard spell.
Yeah, I feel like we were doing pretty well, all things considered. And then she's just like, you know what, Blizzard?
Yeah. Farrah balanced. Farrah balanced.
The town attacked us.
Can't believe it.
Let's do it. Demon twist.
Swallow dance.
At least the dungeon's pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Mega Sonic.
Know what else is straightforward? My Mega Sonic Thrust.
True.
Mega Sonic thrust. Don't let your guard down yet.
Merity cast at the end on Celsius, would you? Yeah, just end the battle real quick. Thanks.
Let's do it. Mega Sonic thrust.
Sonic Fist. Wind Palm Strike. Swallow dance. Death Blossom.
Ooh, that was close.
Real quick.
Let's do it.
Swallow Death Blossom. Sonic Fist. Twin. Don't take me lightly.
Oh, and if you think Celsius is bad, wait until Volt.
Oh boy.
An enemy that's constantly in the air and loves to flood the field with lightning.
So exciting.
Yeah. If you can smack him a bunch while he's in the air, then you're good, but
Swallow Death
that's if you can smack him, because he loves to run away from you.
and freeze.
Nice to freed on
Free,
that
cook
one
this
enemy.
lobster for me.
All right.
Yeah, cook this lobster. I'm sure it tastes good, even though I've never had lobster. We don't get ground dasher until later. Oh, I mean, spoilers.
Let's do it.
Swallow dance.
Fireball. Mega Sonic thrust.
Death Blossom.
It's over.
Thrust up. Mega Sonic thrust up.
Mega Sonic Thrust Up!
Let's do it.
Swallow dance. Sonic Fist.
Aqua Edge.
Is that it?
Sonic Thrust!
Just in case you missed it. Mega Sonic Thrust. All right.
Let's do it. Mega Sonic Thrust! Fireball! Mega Sonic Thrust! We won!
Sure did.
This is accurate.
You know what else is fair and balanced?
Very true.
Just gonna snag this off you for now. Because I'm gonna be the one wasting my TV.
Emerald Room?
Yep. Stop, stay
wrong?
back.
What?
Yeah, they actually say different dialogue if you lose. And here we go.
That's right, I can Mirage the knock you down too.
Because I have to wait anyway for Stalagmite to be over.
Yeah.
Okay, gotta redo it. There you go.
There we go.
I don't care if I'm a
Nice
cheap.
job.
I don't care if I'm a cheap bastard. She's a cheap bastard.
Yeah. If you're gonna spam Blizzard, I'll spam Fireball.
Yep.
Are you okay? What's wrong? Are you alive?
Hey, Efreet, stand
yeah,
back,
you-
will ya?
What?
Efreet, you're too scary. Celsius doesn't like you.
What? Me? You.
Let's see. Sit on healing powers. Where am I? What happened?
You must have lost control of yourself. And as you can see, the weather is out of control as well.
I see, I must have caused so much grief for the townspeople. It's not your fault. Crisis of the human world is also affecting the Kramal world. Celsius is not bad. The Grand Fall affecting the Kramal world? That means we don't have time to fool around.
We're trying to put a stop to this crisis. Will you help us?
Take this freeze ring with you. It should come in handy. Thank you. You restored my sanity. I'm more than happy to help you. Hey Celsius, let me forewarn you that it's not very comfortable in here. Why? You'll know once you're inside. Hey, are you alright, Celsius?
You alright, Celsius? I'm a freak. Make yourself feel at home.
Stay away from me. Brr.
Shot down.
Woohoo!
I guess even greater criminals have their own issues. Let's go back to the town.
No more frost.
The freak's just like, notice me, Celsius!
Notice me!
Ah, the safe word intact.
No, it's not gonna kill us.
No,
Let's do it. Demon Twin!
Death Blossom! Swallow down! Death Blossom!
Oh yeah.
Mega Sonic Thrust.
You bet.
Did you think you'd win?
Alright.
Strike range.
Try Fringe! For now. Come on.
Let's do it. Demon Twist! Mega Sonic Thrust!
Just in case you missed it.
Okay!
Try Fringe! No, as in like TRY, not TRI. Like Meridy's demanding that you try out Fringe.
Mega Sonic Thrust! Demon Twist!
Nice juggle. Nice juggle.
What juggle?
Twin Palm Strike! We won!
Let's do it.
Sonic Fist! Swallow down! Death Blossom! Okay!
Okay.
Okay, Mega Sonic Thrust.
Didn't get to use it that fight because they're in the air.
Ah, ambush.
Let's do it.
Swallow Death Blossom! Sonic Fist! Twin Palm Strike! Swallow Dance!
We win.
Wow, the town looks completely different. So this is the real Peruti.
Hey, the heroes who saved Peruti are back. Hey, you're the... Ha ha ha! The name's Gaston.
Thank you very much for paying for us.
No need for thanks. By the way, are you hungry? Yeah, I'm about to starve to death. Great! In that case, I'll treat you to a delicious feast. Sounds great.
All I think about ever is food. Read, Farah.
Farah? I tell you, Reed has no willpower when it comes to food. Hmm? Hey, I don't see any food here.
Debated.
Just have a seat for a second. I have a favor to ask. You tricked us!
Debated.
You've got it wrong. I just want to ask you to join the Shaleska Freedom Army. The Shaleska Freedom Army was formed to defeat Balir, the current ruler. If you join us, I know we'll be successful.
So does that mean you know where Balir is?
You were all planning to...
You bet. Defeat Balir.
Finn. Miakas to our hearts. Well, that's wonderful. We're seeing eye to eye already. Now that's what I call true Celestians.
Actually, everyone in Farian, except Merity.
What are Invariants doing here? It's a long story. Right. Anyway, please go see Max, the leader of Shaleska. He knows the whereabouts of Balir Castle.
AKA Best Boy.
Yeah, let's go!
Where do we find this Max guy? Yeah!
It's a bit far, but he's in Tinzia, the city of artisans, on the continent to the west. That's where our hideout is located.
By the way, it is, Tunisia.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
There's no I or anything there.
Yeah.
I don't know about this. Come on, you've got to do it!
More people against Balir is better.
Well, it is a bit disconcerting with just the four of us.
There's no harm in meeting him. Let's go.
Yeah! Fine, let's go to Tunisia.
Oh, I don't see an eye either. That's weird.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying.
Tinsia? That doesn't sound right. I prefer Tunisia.
Yeah, Tunisia does sound better. Take this Miakas badge with you. Show it to them and tell them that I sent you. Ha ha ha! Now, brothers and sisters, enjoy yourselves tonight.
I love how the way you're saying it, it sounds like mucus, but it's miacus.
I've been saying Miakas, but I guess I've been saying
you've been saying like miacus.
Is it finally time to eat? I've been saying Miakas, it probably just sounds like Miakus.
Miacus.
Yes, that's right, it's my treat tonight. Eat all you want and stay here for the night. And enjoy some mucus.
Mucus. Try fringe.
Try fringe.
Oh boy, this part. Merity, where are you going? What's that light? Merity hear voices from Iman. That is what Alara is shining now. What are they saying? Merity not too sure, but Merity hear cries and screams. Merity must go to Iman. Merity go to Tunisia later. No way. Do you really think we'd let you go alone? But what about Shaleska? Shaleska can wait. You can rely on us, you know. That's what friends are for. Thank you.
So that's the reason. Tunisia will have to wait for now, but we will go there immediately after. Please let Max know. I understand. Hold on to the badge. We'll be waiting for you. Please, take this map with you. I'm sure it'll come in handy if you ever get lost. Let's look at the map.
Let's look at the map.
Now, go on! And head to Tunisia as soon as you can.
Thank you, Keel. Quickie!
Stop thanking me for every little thing. Wow, Keel, you can actually be nice sometimes. What? Leave me alone!
I gotta pee. Be right back.
Yo, what's up, artists? Shadowway will be right back. He is on a bathroom break.
Yo, what's up, Ardos?
Welcome back.
Wait, hold on. Let me see if this light's working.
Nope, looks like it's short circuiting.
Doing pretty well, you know. Back to playing my favorite game again.
Are we able to buy food there now?
We might be. I don't know, but your boy's here still.
My boy! Came all the way from Inferia.
Yep. Somehow.
Actually having food again.
Yeah, it's weird. Tuna gel. But the fishy odor is a bit overwhelming. Burp, 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 burp.
Man, I want the tuna gel.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. Also side quest.
No, I would never. Are you painting the ocean? Hey, not bad. Are you a painter?
If you call a person obsessed with painting a painter, then I suppose I am. My heart aches when I paint the ocean. To tell the truth, I only want to paint Miakus, that I love so much. There's no time to waste. There's so many landscapes all over the world that I must still paint.
You're traveling and painting the world?
My name is Lucitia. This is only the beginning of my journey. Yeah, it's not like I know all the Easter eggs and funny jokes or anything.
Hey, chat. I mean, Captain. Let's hurry and head for Iman.
Aye, aye. Yeah, we'll find her again. Town is lively. It looks like the ice has started to thaw.
We know. We're the ones who melted it.
You're all surprisingly good-natured.
Probably switch off the freeze charms now, too.
What's now?
The freeze charms that we still have on.
Oh, yeah. Hey, let's go. Shall we depart? Okay, let's go. Do you know how to steer?
I sure hope so.
I sure hope so. I've played this game a bunch. I'm a sun god. Yeah, totally didn't deal with, like, the ice cream roll or anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Celsius noticed me.
Yeah.
Go away.
Oh, hey, look, Iman's right here. And save, because this part is awful. Not as awful as Chat's dungeon, but... Oh, hey.
Oh, hey, everyone's dead.
Yeah.
This is horrible. Who could have done this?
Where is everyone? Merity, wait.
Dead. Dead. Hey, girl, wake up!
Keel.
Let's go. We will find the one responsible for this. Right.
Have you seen this part of the game when Ink did it? Or
Yeah.
what? Or when I did? Okay. I'm like, so you know who did it.
Yeah. Merity! Merity! Are you here? Answer me! Not here, I guess.
Let's look somewhere else.
Let's look at the map.
Let's look at the map.
Broken. In other words, dead.
Dead. Well, yeah, everything's on fire. It just got destroyed recently, as you can see.
Dead. 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 Still clutching his weapon. Didn't even have the time to use the bombs that she was so proud of. Bombs?
Bombs?
What?
Oh, it's Mary's prince. I'm so glad I'm not alone.
Don't talk. Save your strength.
What about Bonds? Is Bonds okay? He's fine. He's here and doing quite well. Oh, thank goodness. I'm so relieved.
Okay. Lot! No!
Dead.
Dead.
Taking this very serious scene. Dead.
Yeah, dead.
Whoa!
Sagra?
Merity!
Merity!
Hate this boss too.
One of Balir's underlings?
Here it is!
I love that laugh.
That laugh.
You are
Merity's companions! Welcome to the party!
You will soon be destroyed! So you're the one who did this to the town! You're gonna pay!
I struggle with this guy a lot casually.
Sonic Thrust! Mega Sonic Thrust!
Yep. It's pretty funny.
Why is my
Your what now? Your what button?
my R2 button isn't activating my move?
Oh.
No, it literally just. Oh, what?
That's why.
How did those get disconnected? How did those move? because I'm pretty sure I literally just used the move that was on that. Alright, well, whatever.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Mega Sonic Thrust! Mega Sonic...
Just in case you missed it.
Yeah, it's back.
Mega Sonic Thrust!
Sonic Fist.
Mega Sonic Thrust! Air Thrust!
Death Blast. Sonic Fist.
Air Thrust!
Dang.
Mega Sonic Thrust!
No?
Bye. Dead.
Dead.
Did we get him?
Hey, now just who was that? Hades. We fought him in Rasheen's once before. Persistent guy. Merity, are you the one he's after?
Merity do not know.
You don't know? From the way he spoke, it seems as though you knew each other.
Key? Hades did not used to be like that. He could not be.
The village was almost completely destroyed. Answer me.
Punch.
Punch.
Stop it, Keel. Don't talk to her like that. Don't place the blame on Merity.
I'm sorry.
When Merity was young, Hades cared for Merity a lot, but that was a long, long time ago. That Hades and this Hades are not the same. Must be Valir's fault. Hades changed. Sagara?
Belinda! Harold!
Hey, what about Lot?
Oh, the body's gone?
They're all gone. Yo, what up, Crispy?
That poor Hamilton. He died before he became a full-fledged man. He hadn't even held a screwdriver. Belinda, too. What were you doing? She should have saved herself before she even tried to save me.
Sounds good, Crispy.
Damn it all. Damn it all! If only I were stronger. If only my weapons had been more powerful.
It wasn't your fault. Don't blame yourself so much.
We'll avenge them, I swear. We won't forget this.
And look at that, the community challenge has been met.
And there it is. Revenge? There's no point. The strong prey on the weak. It's the way the world works. Even if it is, it's Balir's fault. All Balir's fault.
Hey, what about Lot? Where's Lot?
I won't forget this.
Randomly voice acted line. Well, good luck.
Yeah, you too. I'll be okay now. Can't survive by myself, but I have bonds here.
Take care. When this is all over, Merity will come back.
Yes, we will return, I promise. We'll be waiting. We'll try to get the town back on its feet by then. Be careful now. Don't overdo it and hurt yourself. Hey, watch it. Don't underestimate me just because I'm old.
Alrighty, let's get going to Tunisia, city of artisans. It is on the continent to the west. Hey, is the town back on its feet yet? Sounds like it's fine.
Yeah, this music seems like a good sign.
Merity. Wiki? Bonds, how are you? Good, it's fun to be with Sagura. Merity glad. Here, take this. Lot treasured this. Really? It's okay? Yeah, Merity has Lot's friend. Thanks, Merity will keep it safe. I'm not lonely.
Even if I have to do it all by myself, I'm going to rebuild this town.
Forget what the technical ring does in this game. Oh, right. Well, you were in the guard position. Only use that if I'm actually controlling Merity, which I never do. Unless I'm spamming ice needles, because that's all she needs. It's literally all she needs. So it seems that you require my assistance. Captain should always be on board the ship, but... Very well, I will keep you company. By being on my bench.
Yeah.
Chat bag.
Chat bag.
Look at how impressive she is.
Man. It can sometimes KO.
Sometimes. All of her other arts are obtained via side quests.
Wonderful.
Yeah. And they're not even good. Aside from, like, one.
Hey, what's with this town? It's full of machines.
Tunisia is the most technologically advanced city in all of Celestia.
With a hideout in a city like this, Shaleska must be quite technologically advanced themselves.
So where's the hideout?
Who knows? Could be anywhere.
I mean, this city does have my favorite town music, so it's pretty boppin', as you can tell. Yeah, Tales of Arise.
Yeah, it was meant to come out last year, and then,
COVID.
yeah, things happened with
Yeah.
the world. Recently they made another trailer for it, though. And
Yeah.
supposedly there's supposed to be more news about it sometime this spring.
Yeah. Carousel sushi.
What is this?
Hey, are you hungry?
Yeah, I'm always hungry.
Oh, so basically Reed is you. Because they're both always
True.
hungry.
True.
Let's have an eating contest. If you win, I won't charge you.
Yeah? Really?
Yep. There's a 2,000 gold entry fee to participate. If you lose, you won't get it back.
Oh.
So, are you up for the challenge? Come on, hurry up and decide.
A master of speed eating.
You got guts. That ain't enough. Thanks for the 2,000 gold. Good luck, you'll need it.
You too.
Shh. Enemy fight.
Yeah, I'm fighting this guy.
Yeah.
Oh, I was about to say, this guy looks like a character from Destiny, and then Kong the Man. He definitely is.
Yeah.
Oh, oh. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Is there any difference between the foods?
Don't remember. I've never actually won this minigame, to be honest.
Bonk, bonk, bonk. Yeah, it's free except for the fact that it isn't.
Yeah. Brr, 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 brr. I am the champion! Wahaha! Run away.
See ya.
Stayed up all night playing Whist again. Oh, hey, Licitia.
Isn't that Licitia? Drawing the cityscape? You really do like to draw various places, don't you?
Tunisia is a place I've been longing to paint. A childhood friend of mine loved this town.
Are you painting for your friend?
Yes, someday I want him to have all of my paintings. I can no longer ask him for his impression of my paintings, but I would like to dedicate the paintings to him. Sag. The sword used by Gilliam during the Battle of Faruti? It is a sword of a hero. Dots. Everything's too expensive now. Do do. Da na 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 na. Ba ba da ba da 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 da. Da-da. I don't need those anymore. Because Freeze is literally only in Celsius's dungeon. Somehow she came from Inferior to here. Just like your boy. Time to blow your ears.
I'm the mysterious Wonder Chef. I'll show you how to make an old-time favorite, the broiled sandwich. Broiled sandwich has 4 ingredients: rice, onions, tusk meat, and black satay. Have a nice day.
If you can still hear me.
Yeah, if you could even hear me anymore. I like how the windows there looks like eyes with like a weird curvy nose.
Yeah. Don't you worry, I will be converting my ship later. A mermaid?
Huh?
It's too difficult to read. Just in case you missed him.
Hello, I'm back again just to make sure your ears definitely don't work this time. I'm the mysterious Wonder Chef. I'll show you how to make the delectable sweet parfait. Sweet parfait is 5 ingredients: milk, bananas, mangoes, kiwis, and white satay. Have a nice day.
Where's Shaleska's hideout?
Where's Shaleska's hideout?
Who knows? It's a hideout. It could be hidden anywhere. It's so expensive.
Expensive.
Where do you think you're going? You can't go in there without permission. Hmm? Ding.
Bing.
Is that a Miakus badge? Miakus to our hearts. Follow me. Alright.
This is the hideout?
It's on a boat.
Whoa!
Go down from here. Barity can't see very well.
Close together.
Wiki.
A trap?
Shh. There's something there.
Here they come. Hello, friends.
Yeah, hello, friends. Controller?
Mega Sonic Thrust!
My controller is not disconnected.
And you're on manual.
Oh, what? Now it works. What the heck? Oh, maybe I was like clicked off of the thing somehow, even though I
Maybe.
never clicked off of it.
Swallow dance!
Wind Blade!
Sonic fist!
I like how we just knocked in between us.
Yep. Just in case you missed the Megasonic Thrust, it's no problem.
No problem.
Mia kiss to our
Bit.
hearts.
Voice acted.
Forgive this
Only
rudeness.
voice.
We heard the news from Guston, but we wanted to test you ourselves.
So, what's the next test?
That was enough. Welcome to Shaleska's headquarters. We are the Revolutionary Army fighting for the freedom of men's souls.
I guess that's one way to define freedom.
We came here to find out the whereabouts of Balir's castle. Do you know?
You may call me Isla. Please come this way.
Yeah, but like, hang on one sec.
Just like, give me one.
Please, take a look at this.
Let's look at the map.
Now, let's look at the map. This is our current location, Tunisia, and that is Balir Castle.
Surrounded by water.
Yes, that is why we must use ships to carry out the attack.
Does Shaleska have ships?
Certainly, they aren't battleships, but in time of need, we can call for several dozen ships from all over Celestia. The problem is here. There is a wall surrounding the gate of Balir Castle, protected by an impenetrable barrier. No matter how many ships we have, we can't launch an attack against Balir Castle until we find a way to destroy the gate. A barrier?
It must be the power of Aurora art. It's probably also why we couldn't calculate their location accurately.
Aurora art? It's the power of Balir's Fibril. It's much, much more powerful than Kramel arts.
We don't know much about it either.
Please, follow me. Okay, but like, hang on.
Okay, but like, let me rifle through your things real quick.
Brrr. I'm sorry to have frightened you. We're conducting a firing test of the Kramel cannon here. Kramel cannon? Think of it as an oversized Kramel gun. But because we house Kramels in the largest possible Kramel cage, its destructive power is hundreds of times stronger.
Sheesh. So even with a weapon this powerful, the gates of Balir Castle won't budge?
Well, we don't know yet. If we make a Kramel cannon to match the large Kramel cage, the cannon becomes too big to carry on a ship. It's that big? Yes, what you see here is just the barrel of the cannon. Altogether, it's larger than a house. This way, please.
But what about looking through stuff?
Yeah.
Boss, it's Isla. The people Guston spoke of are here. May we enter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Please, you may enter now.
Yeah!
Miakas to our hearts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah!
This is the leader of Shaleska, Max. We have been waiting eagerly to meet face to face with the ones who tamed the mighty Ice Kramel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah!
We know your objective is Balir's castle. Please, we would like you to join Shaleska. Or if that is not possible, please consider an alliance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Yeah!
undoubtedly would like your assistance on the battlefield, but could you also assist us with your knowledge? Unless we build a small but powerful
Yeah.
Kramel cannon,
Please do that.
penetrating Balir's castle would be impossible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Would you like to say something, boss?
Yeah!
That's the size of it. Defeat Balir and conquer the world.
We don't really care to conquer the world, but we both want Balir defeated. So, we'll help Shaleska.
Thank you.
I may have an idea pertaining to the construction of a small-scale cannon.
Really?
Using the device known as a parasol, we can capture the greater Kramals in a Kramal cage.
What?
So what?
Yeah.
For what?
This is a parasol, specially made by Galanos.
Galanos? The renowned Kramal scientist? One greater Kramal is worth 10,000 Kramals, so a small Kramal cage would suffice our need.
Yeah.
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 What about the
I
lightning
totally
Kramal?
understand.
Unfortunate, we have not found.
Be at ease. Every Shaleskan knows where the greater Kramal sleeps.
Yeah.
All right, let's head there immediately.
Yeah.
Sorry to trouble you, but may I ask someone to remain here to supervise the refitting of the Kramal cannon?
I see. Why don't I remain?
This is the
I
only
should be
reason
of
this
some
part
use.
sucks is because Keel's
Besides,
gone.
I'd like
No,
to
dude.
examine the theory behind the Kramal cannon.
So we'll be down to 3.
Don't worry, I'll come along with you.
Yeah, we're down.
Yeah.
We're down to 3. Ignore chat. She doesn't exist. She
Yeah.
she doesn't.
Isla! Take care of my Miakus, Didi. She doesn't like pickles on her burgers. She's kind of, well, you know.
Delicate.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
All right, let's move.
How fortunate. The boss is worth 100 men.
Well, Keel, you take care.
You too.
Spin.
Miakus to our hearts. Please be well.
Yeah.
Mirror. Yeah.
Mine.
Let's go.
And get out.
Yeah, you know. Yeah.
I don't care if he only has burning force.
Are there any arts he gets by level up, or are they all side quests?
They are all side quests. Might actually see if I can go for some of them now, actually.
You going to be alright without me? Yeah!
Boss will guide you to the lightning Cramo.
They're talking about greater Kramals, and he's just like, what?
What? Yeah.
Yeah, I totally understand.
So, meet, probably by far my favorite Tales of character. Probably Max. I'll be sure to give him, like, a super carefree voice.
Let's see.
If you can.
Go southeast across the ocean. Eventually, you'll see land. You'll find the ruins there. You can board the ship from the pier.
But wait, I'm not done here.
Yeah, wait a minute, though. Yo! Nice meeting you, boy!
From a gender standpoint, calling me a boy isn't appropriate. And my name is Chat. Alright, Chat.
Alright, Chat.
To clarify, read it as
Who's going to steer? I can steer. Where's the steering wheel?
If you don't listen to me, you're a
cute one.
Let us set sail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go, Max.
Let's go. I don't know how early I can get his arts, his other arts, but I'm willing to try.
If I remember from when I saw you streaming this before, they involve finding Miakus, right?
Correct. That is correct. Because there's supposed to be one here.
Does the one near the painter guy do anything?
Don't remember. But there was a pink Miakus right by their statue. That statue later. Let me try Peruti. Either way, yeah!
Yeah!
I was really hoping the one by the statue was there because, that's Aqua Spiral.
Oh, yeah!
Which is,
I mean, yeah!
Which is obscenely broken. Nope.
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 Nope. I like the little sound they make.
Wow, they're special colored.
Ah! Core is attacking us.
Alright, here we go.
Let's do it.
Swallow dance. Let's blossom. Sonic fist. Twin palm strike.
Slam dunk!
You took care of them.
Yeah!
I think there's one at the Cape Fortress. Might not be there right now. I know Lucitia shows up here eventually. Who needs to walk? No, wait, that's the... Not the Volt Shrine.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Swallow dance. Let's blossom. Sonic fist.
Okay, well they have really weird hitboxes apparently.
You! Come on.
Turning force. Turning force.
Keep getting shot with lasers.
Yep, that'll happen. Alright, here I come. With my slam dunk.
Slam dunk!
Yeah!
Yeah!
I wish Max had more arts. He's so much better when he has more. There we go. I also enjoy this dungeon music. It's pretty good.
This is where the Greater Lightning Crable is?
Yeah! It says something on the stone marker. Can you read it for us, Merity? You bet. Also, chat's not here. Don't worry. It says when ancient tree in west is touched by dawn, stand in eye of dragon, sing emerald song.
I don't get it.
The ancient tree in the west. I bet it's a clue to the opening the door.
Keel is always the one to figure these things out.
If only Keel were here. Kick!
All right.
I hope Max knows what he's doing.
Who needs to solve a riddle? Just open the door by force.
Max?
Yeah. You alright?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're Mr. Carefree, aren't you? Let's be careful, everyone.
Yeah.
It's so good.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. Huh?
Swallow dance. Sonic.
Burning force.
Slam dunk.
Sonic chaos. Burning force.
Swallow dance. We won.
Foot up.
Foot up.
Whoa, no.
Let's do it.
Swallow dance. Sonic fist. Win.
Burning force.
Swallow dance. Sonic fist.
Burning force.
Twin palm strike.
No problem.
No problem.
It's my boy. My boy.
He's so great.
I know. Like, he has, like, no plot or, like, relevance whatsoever. I just love him. Like, so much.
Let's do it. Sonic chaos.
Sonic.
Burning force.
I knew it. I should have said it again.
Yep.
But I guess that'll happen whenever the party gets changed.
Yeah.
Yeah! It will happen every time.
Hold on, here I come. Here I come. Slam dunk.
Sonic fist. Strike. Swallow dance.
Slam dunk.
Hey,
We did it. I love him. Oh yeah, the math puzzle.
is closed. 14 is engraved on the door.
Yeah, this one's pretty good.
The white door is closed. 17 is engraved on the door.
So basically, these switches will all have numbers on them, and we'll have to make it so that it equals that. Let's see.
Plus 5. Plus 11. Minus
11.
Which one do you want to do first? 17, so if you do another plus 5, you should do it.
Well, I can't.
Oh, you can't. Oh, I see. I see.
There we go.
Nice.
Let's do it. Sonic Chaos. Burning force.
Kind of curious about something.
Oh, like if you can do it too.
I don't know. No.
Burning force.
Swallow Death Blossom.
Burning force.
Nice.
That was
Bump.
Oh.
Let's do it. Sonic Wave.
Twin Palm Strike.
Demon Hammer.
No problem.
Really wish I had some stun talismans.
Yeah, these paralysis can be real annoying.
Yeah. Could have bought some in Tunisia, but they're kind of expensive. They're 24,000 a pop.
Jeez.
Yeah. Let's see. 14? Yep.
Oh, that much.
5, 6, 3.
That works too.
Let's do it.
Here we go.
Demon Lightning Hammer.
Yo!
This is a very odd hitbox.
Yo! I keep getting launched, don't mind me.
Yeah. Oh, I'm over here now all of a sudden.
Hey, we did it.
My slam dunk.
Oh, hey, Reed got something.
Of course he did.
There's one at least.
You can have it because you're more of the up close person.
Let's do it. Neosonic Swarm.
My slam dunk.
Sonic Flame.
Death Blossom. Sonic Fist.
Mega Sonic Thrust.
Twin Palm Strike. Phew, they
helps that a lot of Farah's arts move her forward, so even though I'm off screen at times, I can still kind of figure out what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Swallow dance! Sonic fist! Death blossom! Sonic fist! All right!
Can you guys do me a solid?
Oh, yeah.
And don't do that, or that, or that.
Yeah.
Big bag. Wonder who that's for. The person I don't use.
It's like I just jumped over it, like, woo!
Yep.
Turning forth. Sonic chaos.
Yeah. Yeah. My arts are also really strong, so.
Yeah.
Like stronger than Mega Sonic Thrust. Wonder who that's for. Shortcut?
Swallow dance! Death blossom!
Turning forth.
Swallow death blossom!
Turning forth.
Yeah!
Yeah!
So yeah, even though I just have Burning Force, I'm totally okay with being Max for the rest of the game.
Okay.
He's that good. He's that... Alright, here I go. My slam dunk. Oh, running.
Rusta, new skill.
Did you get Spiral Attack, aka Light Spear?
Probably.
He did.
Turning forth.
Twin palm strike! Swallow dance!
Turning forth. Tempest strike.
Ice wiggle!
Sonic chaos. How's that?
I was trying real hard to go for my slam dunk.
Hit him with a slam dunk attack.
Which one?
Red
15.
door's closed. 15 is engraved on the door.
Okay.
Floors don't move.
Still haven't found the fuse. Hmm.
Let's do it.
Swallow dance. Sonic.
Turning forward.
Death Blossom. Sonic Fist. Twin Palm Strike.
Turning forward.
Here I come. My slam dunk.
Slam dunk.
Let's do it.
Neosonic Swarm.
Sonic.
Turning forward.
Swallow Death Blossom. Sonic.
Turning forward.
Twin Palm Strike.
I got it.
No problem.
I literally do thousands of damage twice with Burning Force, so you know, it's fine. It's fine. If it hits, if it's an aerial enemy, I'm kind of screwed.
Let's do it.
Swallow dance. Sonic Fist. Sonic Fist. No problem.
Let's do it.
Swallow dance. Sonic.
Turning forward.
Swallow dance.
Turning forward.
Boom!
Erase.
No problem.
Let's do it.
Neo Swarm. Turning forward.
Sonic Fist. Twin Palm Strike.
Tempest. Turning forward.
Sonic Fist.
That was close.
So good. You got that.
Oh, that's kind of surprising to get Supersonic Fist.
Yeah. There it is.
The doorway attacked us.
Let's do it.
Death Blossom. Sonic. Death Blossom. Sonic Fist. Twin Palm Strike.
Turning forward. Don't let your guard
Bop.
down yet.
Now I got Supersonic Fist.
performed at warp speed.
Burning force.
I got it. Don't worry.
Mega sonic thrust.
Oh no, he's got it.
Oh, he got it with the Mega Sonic Thrust.
He sure did.
He just teleports back to where it started.
Yep.
I'm hungry. Yeah!
Shall we stop and rest?
Yeah!
Merity is sound asleep.
She must be exhausted. Especially since she's been so... It's almost hard to watch.
Hey, there's something I've been wondering for a while.
What is it?
Why do you suppose Merity is so driven to stop the Grand Fall?
She wants to save the world, right?
I guess so, but would any normal girl come this far alone?
Hey, you never know. She's human. People can be complex. You know.
Yeah.
You too, Farah?
Maybe. Well, anyway, we're not the only ones worried about Merity.
Oh yeah, there was someone else, wasn't there?
Everyone loves Merity, right?
I don't particularly.
Oh, Reed, fess up.
But I...
I'm just joking. Don't get so excited.
No, that's Keel's job. You can't be like, come on, bro code.
Yeah.
Jeez. Bop.
Burn. A lot of lightning. What is this room?
Better be careful.
Leave it to me. I see. This ain't gonna be easy.
I don't think brute force is going to get us through. We need a clue.
Let's look around. Let's look at the map. Figuring this out is going to be tough without Keel to help us.
Let's do it.
Death Blossom! I Supersonic Hit!
Sonic chaos. Burning force.
Death Blossom! Supersonic Fist!
Burning force. Sonic chaos. We win.
I was on my way there.
Making my way for my slam dunk maneuver.
My slam dunk.
Let's do it. Demon twist.
Super Swallow Dance!
Oh no, not dark mist.
Spiral of
Jump and kick.
Jump and kick. Slam dunk.
Burn.
Let's do it. Hammer! Taking a strike! Taking a strike!
Death Blossom! Super
Neosonic Swarm!
Death Blossom!
Turning forth!
Death Blossom!
Turning forth!
Boom.
A device of some sort? Farah?
I got it. Read. Look at the panel. There's a slot. I bet you're supposed to insert something into the slot. Read, Farah. Did you
Farah?
want to say something?
Oh, nothing.
Let's do it!
Dang, that's a tall man right there.
Yeah.
Turning forth! Mega Sonic Thrust!
Thanks, Reed.
Twin Palm Strike!
Turning forth!
Super Death Blossom! We took care of them.
Can you guess that's for Reed?
Hey, another thing for me.
Let's do it! Neosonic Swarm!
Oh.
Super Swallow Dance! Death Blossom!
Mega Sonic Thrust!
Nice, you knocked him into my attack.
They were
Yep.
tough.
My dunk maneuver.
Yeah, that was the alley-oop right there.
Yeah.
Let's do it!
Super Swallow Death Blossom!
Turning forth! Turning forth! Sonic Blade!
Twin Palm Strike! Twin Palm Strike! Okay!
Bum.
Fist up.
Fist up.
Let's do it!
Super Swallow Dance!
Spiral attack!
Super Swallow Dance!
Slam dunk.
Oh, he's the best.
Let's do it!
Super Swallow Dance! Super
Turning forth!
Death Blossom! Triple Blossom! Super Sonic Fist!
I got it.
Everyone okay?
Smack.
Smack him with my cannon arm.
Let's do it!
get him.
No.
Gosh.
Yep. Yeah, some of these Crables are a little much.
Let's do it.
Super slow dance.
Uh-oh.
Super swallow dance. Super swallow dance.
It looks like we won.
Yeah, but if you tried Yang, it's pretty great.
Yeah.
Here.
Let's do it.
Super swallow dance. Dance blossom.
Burning forth.
Dance blossom. Super sonic fist.
Burning forth.
Boom!
Yeah. I'm just waiting, like, I'm it's definitely gonna destroy him.
Like it's coming.
Let's do it.
Neosonic Swarm.
Dance blossom.
Sonic Chaos.
Super swallow dance.
Demon Twist.
No problem.
Boom!
What up?
Let's do it.
Neosonic Swarm. Burning forth. Sonic Blade. Burning forth.
Coming.
Palm strike. Triple blossom.
I've made it. Wait, it's battle's over.
I have arrived. Oh.
Let's do it.
Mega Sonic Crush. Sonic Blade.
Super swallow dance.
Swarm.
Hey, is everyone okay?
Tried to run for that Thunderblade and Ferris just doing a little dance
Y-
instead.
yep.
Let's do it.
Super sonic fist.
Burning forth. Burning forth.
Swallow dance. Super swallow dance. We won.
Reed, this must be it.
The key to the device. Maybe we'll manage without Keel after all.
Yeah, no problem. Even though we literally just picked up a weapon for him.
Let's do it. Neosonic Swarm. Burning Force.
Hold on, I'll hop in a sec.
Burning Force.
Boom! Yeah, you think he's repetitive with the burning force later. Oh, just wait. Just wait. Just...
Let's do it. Sonic Chaos. Burning Force.
Twin combat!
Burning Force.
Got it. Actual snipe.
The sniper. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, we did it. Camp first.
Let's do it.
Death Blossom!
Burning Force.
Super Swallow Dance!
Burning Force.
Whiff.
Oh, I almost knocked him onto it.
Swarm.
Jump and kick.
It looks like we won!
Try Fringe. Have you tried Fringe? Read. Farah? The
Farah?
thing we picked up.
Right.
It worked. I wonder what it did.
Let's go back.
Let's do it.
Super Swallow Death Blossom!
Burning Force. Neosonic Swarm. Mega Sonic Plus. Sonic Chaos.
All right!
Activity detected in Grey Milk Age.
Oh, try Fringe.
Try Fringe. I don't remember how this room worked.
It's like, need the door open, but we can't reach it now.
Yeah. What?
Just that the lightning has to go into that little hole there.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's do it.
Death Blossom! Super...
Turning forth. Turning forth.
Here I come.
He's on the way.
That was close.
That was close. I almost missed my slam dunk.
Yeah. Hi, Volt.
How's it going? Nurse. Can you sound so upset when you do?
Yeah.
Like, I'm counting. Nurse.
Yeah. One and only time I'm using chat. And I will never use her any other time.
It doesn't look like it's in a very good mood.
Merity's scared. We have no choice but to approach him. Switch.
White, switch, white, switch. It must be broken.
Punch. Viba. Here he comes. Mirage isn't really going to do anything this fight. Just so you know.
Super Sonic Fist isn't gonna do anything either.
Yeah.
Nurse!
Sonic Chaos!
And this is why I use chat.
Sonic Chaos!
It's the only thing she's good for. Pow woo!
Sonic Sword!
Oh, and she's good for one other thing. No delay on using items.
Mega Sonic Thrust!
Twin Palm Strike!
Come on. Nurse.
Nurse!
There you go. Literally the only reason I use chat. And now she'll stay benched forever.
Phew! I thought it was a goner. You were asking for that one.
Oh no, the Grainer Kramer is in pain.
Yeah! Who are you?
Something is not right. What do you mean? What do you mean?
What do you mean?
I can tell, I sense his pain. He wants you to save him.
Celsius.
What do we do?
Switch, white, switch, white, switch.
The words must be clues to help out Volt. And get out?
And get out.
Alright, let me look at that again.
White switch.
I want to help you, but I keep forgetting which symbol it is. Unless it's the other way around. Hold on. Might be. It's gonna make me redo it. Incorrect.
Incorrect.
Now,
Oh, so close. Oh, cool. The other one stays set.
yep. I'm like, I have to wait for the C.
I will cooperate with you.
Thanks.
Well, blow me away. I am Shadow, the governing Kreml of Celestia. You have successfully gained the cooperation of all the primary Kremls. In recognition of your deed, I grant you this sword.
Oh hey, another weapon for Reed.
Hey, what do you know?
Boom.
Hold on a moment. Rem and I are going to have a nice hug session.
Yeah. Wow, that sword looks mighty. You bet. Maybe defeat Belir.
Yeah, and take the throne. Alright, let's head on back to Tunisia. Keel should have the Greenville Cannon built by now. Is that another weapon for Reed?
It is. Yeah. Sure is.
Let's do it.
Death Blossom! Supersonic!
Turning forward. Mega Neo Swarm.
Super...
Spiral. Turning forward.
Oh, by the way,
We won!
try Fringe.
Fringe, try Fringe.
Let's do it.
Death Blossom! Twin Palm Strike! Twin Palm Strike! Twin Palm Strike!
Turning forward.
Phew, they were tough.
I saw him come in with that Megasonic thrust.
Yeah.
Like, are you trying to outshine me and my Burning Force?
Megasonic thrust up.
Yeah.
Nope.
Nope. I don't care.
Blam. Do you know the way back? Tunisia is on the continent to the northwest of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Psh, psh.
Big.
Spin. Miakus to our hearts. Don't mind my shimmies. Whoops.
No. Nah, I'm out of here.
I'll wait for you at the ship.
Alright. Whoa, look at all these men. I didn't realize Shaleska had this many soldiers. Yeah!
Miakus to our hearts. Wow, I would have never guessed Max to be this so popular.
They probably don't know the real Max like we do.
Hey, hey, let's go see the Cramel Canyon. Yeah.
Max, come back. Mary, do we have the cooperation of the Greater Lightning Cramel?
You bet, and we got more too. Receive the Excalibur from the greater Dark Cramel Shadow. Wonderful. With this, we're sure to beat Valir. But why are the greater Cramels being so cooperative?
Only because they want to protect the world too.
The world?
Valir wants to destroy the entire world. He's trying to annihilate Eternia. That's why we're fighting.
Isla, we'll leave the decision to report this to the people of Shaleska up to you. What about Boss? He's celebrating with the others in the storeroom. I'm glad to hear he's okay.
Okay, it's hardly the word to describe him. I don't think there's a thing in the world that could stop Max. Yeah!
Mia can store our hearts. Well then, let us install the Cramel Canyon on the Von Eltia at once.
The installation will probably take all night.
All of you should try and get some rest to prepare for tomorrow morning's assault. Please accept this coupon for Hotel Tunisia. Ding. Thanks, sorry for all the trouble. Gil, you have a wonderful analytical ability.
Likewise, your observation is very insightful. You've taught me a lot. Thank you.
Yay.
Okay.
Try Fringe.
Try Fringe, though? What about Try Fringe?
Yeah.
We also got a new weapon earlier in that temple.
Oh yeah, you're right. Suddenly, there's people here.
Suddenly, people.
Man. Yo, Q, thanks for the raid. Oh, hey, Niku. Thanks for the shouts. Hey, where's chat?
He's probably at the dock supervising the installation of the Cramel Canyon.
Where is chat? Literally my Twitch chat?
Yeah, where's chat? Where's the chat at?
Is my bot busted or something?
Yeah, where's the chat at?
Oh, he's not here. Streamlabs, where are you?
What?
Hang on a sec.
Where'd the bot go? No, dude.
Stream. Oh well. Thanks for the raid, Q. How was your stream? Hope it went well, and welcome everybody from Q's stream. I'm co-oping Tales of Eternia with my best buddy Boo.
Yeah.
So yeah.
She's the captain of the Von Eltia, after all.
Streamlabs having a mod of its own, yeah.
Yeah, really.
What's up, ZK? What's up, Q? What's up, Miku? What's up, Prinny? How's it going, guys? Of course, of course. I love this game. It's my favorite game of all time. Plus, like, we kind of do / don't have my favorite character, so yeah. Tales is a good franchise. Love, yeah, it's my favorite for sure.
We have a coupon.
Certainly, you're staying in a suite. Please use the elevator to your right. Guest room. Guest room. You're staying in a suite. Goes to the guest room. Listen, I have a ticket. I'll be lurking, but good luck. Thank you, thank you. Bonus coupon? It's bonus. It's bonus. Bonus? 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 Hold on. Bonus? We need bonus. Hold on.
Bonus?
Bonus? Bonus? Bonus?
Bonus is bonus.
Bonus? 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 Bonus right here?
Bonus is bonus.
Hold on. Bonus? Bonus? Bonus?
Bonus is bonus.
Bonus? Bonus? Okay.
Go, dude, you have
We're
to
going to
go.
the store. The store, dude. The store.
Let's go.
Yeah. Enjoy your lurk. And thanks again for the host/raid. Appreciate it. The game's acting like it's the final battle soon, but like, yeah, it's totally the final battle. Like the first time we fought Van,
Yeah.
right? Right?
You know, there's 3 discs, and we're on disc 2, but it's the final battle. For
Yeah,
sure.
totally.
For sure.
There's totally not like 3 discs or anything. Shh. Chill, chill, chill.
Yeah, no, don't ruin that.
Wow, this is really something.
But yeah, what's up, everybody? If you guys don't know Niku already, by the way, I am a very long time friend of his. So, we used to do like a lot of like Pokemon and Paper Mario together. Before the next final battle, before the next disc, exactly.
True. Plop.
I'm like,
Feels great.
I'm also like one of the best lurkers in his chat because like I'm constantly lurking.
Meridy's a bit sleepy. Can I sleep?
Sure. Good night. What's wrong with Meredy? She seemed a bit down.
I mean, her hometown kind of got
Yeah,
blew
I'm like,
up.
I wonder what's wrong with Meredy. Everyone she knew just got killed, but I wonder what's wrong with her.
Yeah, Reed, please. I heard you were probably going to do Pokemon XD again, possibly. Possibly. I mean, I really miss doing it. So,
Wow, what a view.
and I do
can
have
see the whole town.
I do have the game.
Once tomorrow's battle is over, let's stay in this lavish suite again. All of us, together.
Oh, also I added a bunch of like new channel point rewards, and also I'm going to plug this. Hashtag sellout, I guess. Say you do it. All right. I mean, I'll do it.
I want to be well rested for tomorrow. I'm going to bed.
I heard you did Coliseum like ages ago. I'm not sure if you remember that playthrough or not. That's why I was mostly thinking about doing
It's
XD.
So pathetic. Things have come to a head, and all I can feel is fear. Can't even spare a thought for the others.
Look, even I haven't stopped shaking. Any sane person would be afraid. All right, I'm going to sleep now.
Yeah, because I've got new emotes done, and
If Balir hits us with 100% of his power, we'll take him on with 400% of ours.
I'm having subs vote on what emotes will be tier 1 and all that in Discord.
Isn't that what
That
fighting
has
with
big.
friends
If one
is
sword
all
is
about?
100 power, then 2 swords is 200.
Exactly, Lloyd. Think I'll save the
Calculation
points
is a bit simple, but you're right.
just in case community boost happens. I don't even know if I'm eligible for that, to be honest. I don't remember if I got the email or not, because it's been so long. But I know, like, Twitch notifies you about, like, the community boost when you start stream and all that.
A giant monster!
That voice acting, though.
Reed, what are you doing? Get over here!
Gets dragged.
Reed, tell me, did you go to Regulus Knoll?
Regulus. How's it going?
Listen,
Regulus.
stay inside. Father will return later.